Cardiff. The Fijian CB, there it is, they are ready for action. Nakarawa, a very small chap, just 6'6", 118 kilos. This is the squad then for the French team. Paraguay's Slimani starts tonight. To a good match against Argentina last weekend. Bahamahina, Maestri Lori, Artur Turia, Louis Picamol, who changed there. Serran Lopez still at 9 and 10. Uge and Teddy Choma on the wings like last week. Gael Ficco, Mathieu Bastero, and the fullback for France, Benjamin Fall, replaces Maxime Edar out for 3 weeks. For Fiji, we have Mafu Matavesi and Solo, the former Toulonnais, in the front row. Kavabati, Nakara of Racing, Wakana Baruta, the captain, Cheli Yato of Clermont, and Viliami Mata, the number 8. Big number 8. 101m97, plays for Edinburgh. Who plays for Edinburgh, a wonderful player indeed. And then it's Frank Lamani at 9, and Ben Vola of Racing. There's the referee, Mr. Matthew Carley of England, the man in charge. Tuisova, Radrada, Talibula, Vatabua, and Goneva is the back line. It's France, Fiji, final test match for these two nations, with Ben Vola getting the game underway.
Time on, please.
Who lives only about 5 miles away from the Stade de France. Here we go then, Fiji up against France. Dry night here at the Stade de France, with Picamol taking the high ball. Good, safe hands.
Use it!
From King Louis, as he's called in the French media. Bati Serran finds touch. The throw will be for Matavesi. Monash Pirates hooker.
France, stay. 15 meters.
Oh, neatly taken there by Vatabua. Places Rugby down in the Pyrenees for Poe. Neatly done. Good hands. We're expecting some extravagant rugby here from Fiji. They've also got some big players who are very capable of battering holes inside of any defence. Vola going out wide. This is a good play. Ball comes out to Goneva, and a little kick through. That might have gone out. Is it still in? Oh, it's a dive. There's that being grounded? I don't think so. But Matavesi was up there, wants to go up to the TMO, but I don't think Mr. Carley will give him the green light.
Listen.
So 22.
Please, none of this. Just say check, don't make the signal. En jeu.
Ami Lopez gets hold of the ball. The Clermont at fly half. Was expected to start alongside his teammates at Clermont in the French squad. Morgan Parra picked up an injury, which enabled Bati Serran to get himself. Well, that's good work by Maestri. Got his hands, got his grapple hooks rather,
ball first, clear
around the ball. And he didn't let go.
Good pictures, yeah? No problem. Patience.
Thought that might have been a line out. It's over the line anyway. When Matavesi grounded the ball. Fiji, 29 kilos, sorry, 31 kilos more than their opponents. That's gone down. Bati Serran been told to play. Cami Lopez, Gael Ficco, Bastero. Big hit coming in from the Fijian centre to take him down. Bati Seran, ball's been stolen.
Backwards play on, backwards.
Oh,
All
it's
backwards.
all gone backwards by each team. Here's Radwada, the border
Off the ball.
centre.
9.
Vola, and his little kick that's gone straight out. Look at that hit coming in. Radwada and Vatabua slamming
Fiji.
into Bastero.
Thank you. Now he'll come to the middle. Yeah, they will come.
Could get penalised.
Thank you, stay.
Girardo. Straight into the hands of Bahamahina. Bati Seran, Cami Lopez. Oh, he's been hammered. Lopez and Teddy Thomas under a lot of pressure as well. Gelfico around the outside. He goes Arkin. They're coming in full force, aren't they? With Yato, the last man to just smash into Bati Seran.
Use it!
Gelfico, sorry. Bahamahina.
Use it! No!
He was in front of the...
Ruck formed, you reach back to pick the ball up.
Yeah, he was in front of it. The ruck was formed, and that is going to be a penalty. Now,
Ruck formed, you reach back to pick the ball up to run through.
Ben Vola, the racing man. From the Waratahs, Crusaders and Rebels man, he's going to go for the corner. They don't want to mess around trying to kick for 3. They want 7 points. That's what I like about Fiji. They don't mess around. And that's a very good kick there from the Fijian
Outside
fly
the 5.
half. Now look
Outside
where
the 5.
Picamal is.
Thank you. Step. Thank you.
Can't be in front of the ball and reach back and take it. Matavesi going to pick out one of the big men. Oh, it's been snatched and flipped back into the hands of Bati Seran. Oh, there's been a block and a charge down. It's going to be a 22. Vatabua doing some great work there. Some great pressure.
You put it in there. No, but it never came out. You put it in, it never came out.
Let's have a look at this. So it's going to be a scrum at 5. Ball flicked back. Chuck the ball back into the 20, into the behind the line.
Yeah.
And so we have a scrum at 5.
Campo, higher. We'll keep it no pressure, okay? Wait for the ball.
If the ball went over,
Time off.
and knocked forward by, or kicked into the end zone by a Fijian player,
Yeah,
then
let's get the set up first.
would have been a 22, not the case. Now this is going to be an important move for Fiji. They'll fancy their chances tonight, Fiji, I can tell you that, just because they're so knowledgeable about French rugby, that they will know the ins and outs, how it all functions. Watch out for Frank Lamani, the scrum half, just 22 years of age, a real whippersnapper. Big shove there, ball's come out really quickly. Was it hooked? I don't know. Well, he's just been tackled there, spillage, ball goes forward. And then we can see that
Use it!
Laurie does well. Seran clears the danger. The advantage is over, and it's going to be a line out for Fiji up near the 10-metre line. Monitored closely there by Donovan, Newcastle Falcons player. Great work from Bati Seran. Tavesi, well taken there indeed by Kabubati. Not many options, Lamani getting hit back. Good running there from Mata. Going forward again. Ben Vola, a little kick through, it's cheeky, that's taken into the 22.
Offside.
Well, the mark was made, it was just inside apparently.
Offside in front of the kick.
Oh, offside, sorry.
Offside, number 13, yeah, in front of the kick.
Semi Regrada, 6'3", 100 kilos, former Parameter Eels player in the NRL, and a former Toulon player before he joined Bordeaux. Fiji putting plenty of pressure on France, but now they finally get out of their own half and kick for touch. Big hit coming in from Arthur Ituria. Now again, Gerardo. Well taken by Vahamahina. Picked up by Pikamal at the back. They're going forward. Far too many Fijian players on the wrong side. They need to get back and try and defend that.
Once!
They're being held now, the ball's not coming out. Batistera needs to get his hands on it. Here it is. France moving forward. Bastero, they need to hit him low. He hits the ground. There's some good marking going on there. Serran. Oh, Rouget, that's gone forward. And it's going to be a scrum for Fiji.
Lost control
10
before he
minutes in.
kicked the ball.
Bit of a frantic and nervous affair. Battles taking place up front. Well, that would have been a good opportunity, that would be for Rouget, just to get past the game line. Couldn't keep the ball in his hands.
Patience, pull the ball on in the set. Yeah? Yeah, no problem. Let's play.
Jacques Brunel looking for his 4th win in 11 matches. Lost 7, of course. 3 of those against New Zealand last summer.
Bind!
John McKee, the Kiwi, in charge, the 61-year-old. 36 matches since he became the coach in 2014.
Sideways and start again.
120, 1 draw. We lost just 15. Not bad.
Allez, soyez lucides les gars. Maman!
No problem, but I need to set the scrum first. Crouch! Bind! Set! Oh!
Nomani feeds the ball in. It's been hooked.
9-9.
Here they go. Ben Vola trying to get past his man. Oh, he just couldn't get the ball to his teammates. Well, that was a problem. It should have been taken forward there by Vatabua. Disappointing. Double knock on. Scrum for France. Vatabua playing his 13th match for Fiji.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Oh, that's gone down.
Three overbalancing to the floor, just bring the feet up, number 3.
You can see that the London Irish,
The 15.
tight head, Solo, the former Toulon player, and Tuna Suarez Saracens, from Suba, just coming off his feet under the pressure from his opposite man, Jefferson Poirot. So Serran will try and put the first points on the scoreboard. They're taking this seriously. You know, it's not one of those games where they just say, oh yeah, we're going to go for the corner and try and get the 7 points. I think after 13 minutes played, we've definitely seen that Jack Brunel's men are under a lot of pressure here. And they're up against a team who believe in themselves and believe that they can get a victory. They're gaining confidence. They come into this match having crushed Uruguay, of course, 68 points to 7. Uruguay may not be categorized as a top-tier team, but they're still a team that have played in World Cups before. And the kick's gone wide. And Bati Serran, the Bordeaux scrum half, misses his first attempt. 14 minutes in, 0-0. Joshua Tuisoba hasn't even got his hands on the ball. Here's Vola. Long ball kicked up into the hands of Cami Lopez, the Clermontois. Louis Picamont hits Matavesi, who brings him down. Lopez, big up and under. Teddy Thomas getting involved here. And that's been locked out. Is that going to be a line out for France, maybe? I think that possibly Vola had the last touch with that.
Yeah.
Well, look.
Scrum or line? Line out. Line out. Here. Yeah, Fiji. Come on.
Well, they've got some big men in this pack, of course. Nakarawa, who's an absolute giant, trying to steal the ball on that occasion, unsuccessfully. 6'6". Kabubati 6'7". And Yato is 6'5". They breed them big in Fiji, there's no doubt about it. Bastero, another islander. Well, not from the same ocean. Oh, it's been stolen, surely. Well, the ball went forward, I thought. It was pulled backwards by a Fijian player. Going through the phases now. Oh, that's a very poor pass. That's been knocked on. What horrible pass that was into the hands of Vitoria.
Hands out. Thank you.
Fierce warriors on the pitch, very calm and collected off it, the Fijians.
Play scrum.
Wonderful people.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're ready. I'm ready.
You're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You need 7 more people.
There's nothing like sharing a carver in a village in Fiji and just talking and telling stories until the sun comes up.
Time off.
And then you go and chuck the ball around on the beach.
The problem's your scrum half. Yeah, no, that's fine. Calm down. Patience. Calm down. Time on.
Lomani will feed the ball into this scrum. Still scoreless here at the Stade de France.
Set.
Lomani gets the ball out to Vola. This time we've got a kick. It's pumped right up the middle. Taken well by Benjamin Fowl. The Montpellier man responds.
6-6. Thank you.
With a kick of his own.
Yeah.
Vola. Oh, he's thrown the dummy there. That's very well played. That is. Bastero takes out the Racing man. And that's been stolen, but he was off his feet.
Please.
Bahama-Hina. Ripping the ball. He was, his knee was on the ground at one point. Well played by Vola, just deceiving that French defence. They have themselves a good opportunity to kick the ball. That is a fantastic kick, look at that. Right up to the 5-metre line. And this is the perfect attacking platform. Vola is on fire.
The Lynch.
Very talented player. And very much in the limelight at the moment. As his partner is the Hollywood star, Shailene Woodley. Played in Diversion Spider-Man 2. They met in Fiji while she was shooting a film. The scrum, the driving ball goes down.
Ball is available.
Lamani's got his hands on the ball. He needs some support though. Only 2 Fijians.
Play the ball.
He's been told to play it. He needs to play it, otherwise he'll get into trouble. Battling it at the breakdown. Lamani is the big man. They need the big men to get involved. It needs to be quick. He's offside. Redrado. Oh my word! Look at that! How strong was that? Brilliant barge and charge. And Semi Redrado puts Fiji on the scoreboard. And how about that? He absolutely blitzed that French defence. A stunning piece of rugby from Semi Redrado, the Bordeaux centre. Let's have a look at this again. Mani gets the ball out to Wakana Borutu. And there he is again, straight into the hands of Semi Redrado. He knocks down Bahama-Hina, the biggest Frenchman on the field. Look at that. Bati Serran is just battered down like a dying fly.
Thank you, well done, Tom.
Cami Lopez as well. And there he is, pleasing his coach, John McKee. That is remarkable. And that's a guaranteed 7-pointer for Fiji, who have silenced.
Il ne faut pas serrer, ils sont placés extérieurs. Donc vous faites l'effort, s'il vous plaît.
On récupère le renvoi, on joue jusqu'à qu'on aille marquer. Allez.
Les gars, calme. Tout le monde s'énerve, calme, les gars.
Pastero talking about playing, taking the ball out wide. And make an effort in what they planned in training. Vola adds the extras. Well, Redrado will have had an eye on his team Bordeaux's match against Toulon. His team that he plays for now and the team that he used to play for.
Yeah, no problem.
Bordeaux beating Toulon.
We didn't have a blue player on the floor.
What a fine start for the Islanders. Neatly taken off the top by Mata.
A good contest.
We've got so many Olympic champions in this Fijian squad. Benjamin Fowler takes the ball for Rugby Sevens, of course, in 2016 in Rio. They got a penalty.
No.
Got to roll out of there.
Campo, your hands down. Just walk away. I know.
Just getting a little bit of a warning there. Mafu. And the kick goes up to the edge of the 22. Benjamin Fowler, very strong.
That's for you.
Full-back winger for Montpellier. And there's the Leicester man going in like a
inside
giant burrowing mole. Girardo's line out, taken well by Johan Maestri. On the edge of the 22. The structure is good with Jefferson Poirot, another player from Bordeaux at the back. Girardo takes over, he's off.
Same ball.
Bahama-Hina gets smashed, but Girardo's on the ground. Here it is, they're taking it forward with Poirot, the loose head prop. He gets hit back, needs to give the ball to his teammates. Maestri, head down into the war zone. Matavesi puts in a good tackle, but he didn't wrap his arms. Penalty
no arms
for France. Serran gets the ball out to Teddy Choma, a serial try scorer, just like Gael Fickou. Picks the ball up a little bit closer, still got the advantage. Garrado, it's not a good pass, and it's going to be a penalty for France.
Number 2, no arms in the tackle. Number 2, no arms.
Garrado.
Yeah, no, shoulder to shoulder for me.
Lopez kicks for the corner.
On the line. On the line.
He's a hard little man, isn't he, Guillaume Garrado, the French captain. The line out, as smooth as can be. Maestri, but the pressure and the force coming up against them is almighty. The French still moving forward, crapping along until Garrado scores the try for France and puts their first points on the scoreboard. And leading by example, the Toulon hooker, Guillaume Garrado, the France captain, 5'7". 5'7".
When you come in, timing. When you come in the lineup, timing.
So well structured.
50-50.
Everybody just tied up together. It wheeled itself around, eliminating numerous Fijian players, and then afterwards they were just they were outnumbered, and the force took them over the line to score the 5 points they are desperately after. But Serran shouldn't have a problem from this distance, and indeed he hasn't. World square once again here in Paris.
Not like that.
7 points for France.
Every
7
time there's a
for
try,
Fiji.
CMO will check it from the start to the finish. If there's something clear, we will get it. But if we don't see it on the field and he doesn't see it, it's not clear.
25 minutes in. An interesting scenario is unfolding here. Oh, that's that come off his arm. That's a knock-on. It's going to be a scrum for Fiji. Came off his leg, it's not a problem. His head, it's not a problem. They love their captain, Uge. Landing a kiss on
Just take a little bit of the pressure off on the bind. This is saying too much, okay? Listen.
a lot of fans who have turned up here, enjoying themselves, getting behind their national team.
Yeah. But listen, I'm asking you to take some pressure off, and I will look then if it's a clear picture. It's difficult when we have both sides.
We've got a team, we've got a player in the nice rendition, the Marseillaise. We've got a Pro D2, a second division player in the on the bench, Demba Bamba.
Bind!
Won Junior World Championships with France in Béziers back in June, beating England in the final. Boulevard getting the ball out. Oh, that's a big hit coming in on Huge. There's a chance, there's an opportunity here with Goneva taking the ball forward. Huge coming up on Radrada very quickly, wasn't able to do the same thing again. Charge from Nakarawa. Vola going out wide. Vatabua gets the ball out to Radrada again. He's causing all sorts of problems. Good work at the breakdown from Ituria. It's a penalty for France. Job well done. Sorry, Wenceslas Laurie, the Racing man, doing the business. Former Biarritz player. Working extremely hard there on his 20th cap for Les Bleus. It's a good phase of play. Fiji won't be happy losing the ball like that. That's when Huge came up on Radrada. He didn't even budge too much though, did he? Didn't even hit the deck. And Vola getting the ball out wide. It was Radrada. And he's straight over there, isn't he, Laurie? Very strong arms and hands. Didn't want to let go of the ball. Line out
5
for France.
You tell me 4 again and it's 5, it's a free kick, okay? No, not again, not again. Come on, Fiji.
Let's get the numbers right. Girardo, Bahamahina, Vittoria's going up for it, Sani's taken it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's going to be a scrub for Fiji. Those little mistakes, you can see Picamo there with Jefferson Puera. That shouldn't have been dropped at all. Can't allow the frustration to seep into their game. They've been lacking confidence for such a long time, the French players. As soon as they get caught up with their emotions, they do lose it. It's one of the downsides of the French team. When they're confident and things are going well, they look like the best team in the world. When their heads drop and mistakes start to seep into their game, well, everything implodes.
It's not on purpose, he just got stuck. Yeah. Crouch!
To the scrub.
Bind!
They need to get this right, Fiji. That's better. Frank Lamani, they want it out as quickly as possible. There is better. Oh, Vola, this is brilliant play. Radrada's gone again. It's an opportunity. Ball comes out, and there's a chance in the corner. Oh, I don't believe it. 2 is over. Scored try number 2. And the Toulon man creeps in the corner. And how about that for a well-worked try? That's Fiji at its best. Let's just have a look at this again. The little short hanging pass. Oh, the one-handed run as well. And finally, the score in the corner by the Toulon man. There's Frank Lamani. Beautiful pass. Vola with a hanging pass. And just look at this. It's an absolute treat to the eye. And he doesn't go over the paint. That is 7 points. Well scored. Well, 5 anyway.
Just there, that's fine. It's tight, Tommy.
Nailed the first one.
Say it wasn't.
From quite close range. Let's see what he can do with the second. Maintain his 100% record. No, he's pulled that wide, so 12-7 it is for Fiji. But what a remarkable start to this game. They really did work hard in their training sessions, and that was a beautiful set piece that really functioned perfectly. The hanging pass there, short hanging pass from Ben Vola. Who's played in Super Rugby for the Rebels, Crusaders, Waratahs, been around the block.
Knock on advantage.
Jefferson Puera, they got the advantage from the knock-on.
Still a knock-on advantage.
Benjamin foul.
Advantage over.
No more advantage. Maestri into the war zone. Serran digs the ball out. Cami Lopez. Lopez gets the ball. Oh, spillage in the tackle. And Fiji, here we go again. Got these. What are these hands capable of doing? There's the fullback, Talibula. Oh, Vola's made a break. This is brilliant play. What's he going to do? Go around the outside? The pass comes out. Oh, he's got extra support here. The big men are on a mission. Lamani, Vola. Oh, this is fantastic play. Here's the captain charging through.
Thank you, Rabba. Not on advantage.
And the advantage now for France. The ball kicked forward. This is extravagant stuff. Talibula needs to get himself back up on his feet. Well, Tuisoba does well.
Use it!
And the clearance kick
Come!
is a very good one. Up to the halfway line. Louis Picamal around the outside. Watch out for the big man. A bruising charge there, but what a fine tackle from Mafu, the Leicester Tigers player. Girardo.
Off the ball!
Wow, this is...
Off the ball, no! 5! That's release.
Nicaragua told to get off. Oh, spillage. And this is going to be a scrum for Fiji. High octane rugby, or what?
50-50, I said release and you did.
That was the hit that came in from Batabua.
That's why I said no.
And Ben Vola. What options has he got here? Little kick through into the corner, no. Waits for Radrada.
Time off.
That was very smart play, wasn't it? The way he's looking at all the time, looking for options. Chucks the ball out to the left-hand side. Little jinky pass. There it is. Picked up there. So it's not Radrada, is it? It's the big man, Pacelli Yato. But they all are the same size anyway, whether you're playing centre, flanker, second row, even the fullback. Talibula is probably about 95 kilos.
Yeah, okay, make sure you hold your weight.
Brilliant first half for the Islanders. France are up against it.
Okay? Time still off. Okay, time on. Just wait for the bind. Crouch! Bind! Set!
Who's going to have the full moon party tonight? Lamani, free kick, going in too quickly.
Number 1, early pressure. Here. Scrum? Scrum?
They love it that much, don't they? Let's scrum down again. Jefferson Guerra under a bit of pressure there. Needs to listen to the commandments given by the referee, Mr. Carley.
Crouch! Time off. Okay, time off. Stand up. Please. Wait for me to say bind before you put any pressure. Don't come across and put your head on his shoulder. You just have to keep off him. Let's play. Time on.
Four of the starting 11 were part of the Fiji Rugby Sevens team that won gold in Rio, coached by Ben Ryan, living legend in Fiji. Oh, Lamani goes blindside. There's the big charge here coming in from Yato. Good, quick, sharp thinking. Oh, spillage there, Nicaragua. The ball's for France. Maestri, Lopez, Girardo straightens up.
Advantage is over.
No more advantage, as you can hear. Benjamin Falbastero, good quick hands. Gelfiku hasn't had the ball, has he? He's going to find it quite difficult up against the Fijians today. They move very swiftly, very quickly, don't they? Big charge from Picamal again. Lopez, Teddy Thomas, little chip through. No, he's going to try and dodge the bullets. Not the case. Oh, it's been stolen. Brilliant play, good opportunity here. What can they do? Red Rada. Oh, Fiji are on a roll. They're going to go all the way. I don't believe it. This is unbelievable. And there's your try. Scored by Goneva. And the Newcastle Falcons man,
From the turnover,
34 years of age.
the player that picked the ball up, was he onside?
We're going to check to see if he was onside when he picked the ball up, as you heard from Mr. Carley.
No. Kitty.
Oh, there's a big question there, Red Rada.
On-field decision is a try. I want to check if from the turnover, the player is onside who collects the ball.
How about that? He's 34 and he's still running like a teenager. Gone about such a quality player. Now, was he behind the foot or the back of that ruck? He has to be behind the back foot of the last person in the ruck.
Yeah, no worries, no rush. Offside. I was happy, but if I see any different, clearly.
Right, here we go. No, it's not this. You need to move forward. It's over here. So wait till Teddy Thomas goes down. Watch those pink boots. Does he get back behind?
Kitty.
It's Radrada in his pink boots, so just keep an eye on him. He comes through the front, falls over. Now where is he? Is he behind the back foot? If he is, then that's fine. Well, that's not going to be a good angle.
This is the last one coming up.
Yeah, no problem.
It's the wrong angle, isn't it? You need to be the other side to see where the back foot of the...
One more.
That's the best.
This could be
that's the best angle
here.
Yeah, it's the player who picks it up after
Regains
the steal.
his feet.
Yeah, he's all right,
and he
I
stops
think.
the ball coming back because he stands
13.
up there. Yeah.
Yeah, is he offside or onside?
He looks offside to me. I'm going to show you that one again.
No, it's the wrong one. That's not the right one. You need to go back to the last one.
He never goes back behind his own player. So this is the one here.
Yep, okay, no worries. One
Right.
more look.
Look at the number 8.
The turnover's fine. It's the player who stands up.
He traps the ball in his leg.
Pink boots, he picks it up and plays, yes? So he's offside.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah,
right.
that's the right angle.
The
He is
turnover's
offside.
fine, but the player
Okay.
who plays the ball is standing up in an offside position, so he's offside. Number 13 with the pink boots. No, listen, the turnover is fine, but the ball comes out of a ruck, or out of the tackle, and he is offside, okay? No. Offside penalty. The player who picked the ball up is offside. It's true. How far?
Now.
Offside. Offside. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder, we didn't look to see if the ball actually got knocked forward by a French player. And if that wasn't taken into account, then they've been hard done by Fiji.
That's for you.
Because the initial error would have been the knock-on made by the French. But in any case, that's behind us now. Girardeau's line out. France on the attack, looking to try and restore parity. 2 minutes to go. They lose ball in the line out. And Nakarawa gets those very long arms and wraps them around the ball.
Use it!
They call him the homme pieuvre in France. Octopus man. Just because you get the impression that he's got 8 arms, the way that he just is able to offload the ball after contact. Oh my word, it's going to be a scrum for France. Vola making a massive mistake there. Didn't catch the ball. Wow. Well, there's never dull moments when you're watching Fiji. That was the line out that was won beautifully. Let's have a look at this. It's the problem when you start to look at the defenders running at you. Sometimes get the impression that you've got magic hands and you'll catch everything. Not the case, I'm afraid, Ben. There are times when you really need to just secure the ball before you try and do anything. Now, a minute to go. France have a scrum, and I think that they'll try and push this. That's gone down. And they need to be very careful. Poiret's already been penalised for collapsing.
Thank you, Gitty. Crouch! Bind! Set!
French scrum at the last few seconds of the first half. Ball's fed into the French pack. They're going forward. They got a penalty, but I'm afraid that that's gone up. They're going to...
Number one, we scrum again.
Well, they will.
No.
Well, with 3 seconds to go, they get their scrum, reset.
There's only one player stood up, and that's number one, so he needs to stay down. Listen. Come here. Campo. It's 40 minutes. Nothing silly because we're half-time after this scrum. Please keep your hands down. Okay? Thank you.
Rava Slimani, just falling out of Campo Mafu, the Leicester man.
Down, if you're the only player up, you can't have a reward and you can't go forward. You get the same picture. Same picture.
Big scrum, an important scrum. The French will want to try and get something from this at least. We've gone past the 40-minute mark. Last play of the half. And a chance. Serran being told to use it. Bastero still going. He's still going. The Fijians are stopping him from going forward. Where's that ball? There it is. Poiret's there. Garado's got his hands on it. He goes for the line. They're still driving forward. There's the ball. Picamol around the outside. Tries to turn. Makes the ball available. Now they go out wide. The ball's been chucked out to Teddy Thomas. They've been pushed back a little bit. And Fijians flying in to just bring down their French counterparts. Lorry smashed by 3 Fijians. Crikey, they're throwing their bodies on the line here. Maestri, Lopez, Picamol. Hits the deck. Good tackle there coming in from Vatabua. The Palois. Garado. Only 2 minutes into extra time here in the first half. Huget. Tuisova trying to get his hands on it. Here's Picamol. That was a good line there from the Montpellier number 8. Slimani. Your time has come. Rava Slimani. A little bit closer. Here's Arthur Turia. Which way is he going to go? He gets hit back. 3-4 Fijians.
Hands away!
It's Garado this time. He gets hit back. Is that turnover ball? No, they've still got it. The ball's come out. There's a chance for France. Jefferson Poiret. I think they got advantage here. They do indeed. So they got 3 points guaranteed.
Use it!
They need to be careful not to commit too many errors here, Fiji. Otherwise, they'll be given a penalty try. Ball comes out finally. Lopez still going. Bati Serran, where's he going to go? Well, that was forward.
Forward pass. 2 penalties, one on the 15. Where? Where though? Where? Shoot, in front of the post? Guillaume. Here on the 15 or in front of the posts? Hang on, Guillaume. Roll away, first offence number 8, then 12 offside.
Okay, they've gone for the corner. Forget about the 3 points. We're going to have a 45-minute first half.
On the line. On the line. Numbers, I don't know. Out of that.
Guirado into the hands of Arturaturia. They've been hit very swiftly.
Once.
There's the maul. Is it moving? It's moving. It's starting to shift.
Out. Out.
Need to get round in the right position. Still going forward. Oh, there's Guirado. Try number 2. And the French captain is there again. And now we're back all square with a chance to nudge France ahead with the boots of Bati Seran. Very well worked line out. They were patient. It was a risky option, but they believed in themselves. And that driving maul has been pretty effective. He had Houget just behind him, but he didn't really need any help. That's a fine score indeed. 2 tries for Guillaume Guirado, who's been the star of this first half for France. But a very close clash indeed. Seran with a chance to give France the lead for the very first time here tonight in Paris. Tricky kick from the corner. Already missed one. It's a beautifully struck conversion, and France move ahead for 14-12 after 40 minutes. And the French team go into the changing rooms, well, confident that they can now come back out for the second half and spill that fine form in the last few minutes into the second 40. 14-12, France lead Fiji.
The referees have whistled half-time, 14-12.
Welcome back to the Stade de France. It's autumn test match rugby between France and Fiji. Fiji have really put up a fine fight in the first 40 minutes, and it stands France 14, Fiji 12. Fiji led until the last few minutes of the first half, and well, literally the last play of the first half, because Guirado scored a try in the 44th minute that brought them level. Bati Seran adding the extras just to nudge them 14-12 ahead. Now, can Fiji put in another fine 40 minutes, or will this all be about French domination? We'll have to wait and see. What we've seen so far, some interesting running rugby by Fiji. It's all very intricate and snazzy, sexy rugby, call it what you like. The French are trying to stick to their game plan of working hard around the fringes and doing the simple things very well, before getting the ball out wide to some of their fine marksmen.
Yeah, perfect.
Let's see if they find the right way forward. Louis Piquemont playing a good first 40 minutes, getting a little bit frustrated at times.
Good.
Just need to keep his composure. Here we go then for the second half of this final autumn test match for the French. For Fiji, 14-12. And a good charge coming from Tuisoba. Volovola gets the ball out to his big lock, Kabubati. Taking the ball around at the moment. Talibula, the Bayonne player, playing his 24th match for his country.
Taken in.
Nakarawa still goes forward, brought down by his teammate Lomani. And Volavola's big kick. They need a couple of chasers. Picamol. Still going, Picamol. I don't know how he managed to do that. That's been given to, well, you can play that. Yato, not offside, of course. Great running, brilliant running from Nakarawa. This is excellent play here. Need to keep this going. That was Mata, sorry.
No 6 off feet.
So much space over that far side if they want to try and chip the ball over the top. We know that's not really the way that they play. Matavasi. Matavasi just taking the ball forward. Nakarawa unable to release the ball. Frank Lamani.
No more, no more.
Volavola's there. What's this going to be? They're going a different way. Matavasi. Oh, that went forward. That's a good opportunity. This is okay for Fiji. It's a little bit fragmented, the way that the ball finally got into the hands of Mata. On the Edinburgh player. Girardo trying to jackal the ball there. Here's a big charge here coming in from the big man Yato. Needs to get out of there. There's a penalty. Lamani.
Use it, come on.
Wants to get the ball out to...
No, you land the wrong side. Same as over here, I understand.
Vahamahina just falling on the wrong side of the ball carrier. And it's a chance for Volavola to put Fiji ahead once again. Let's have a look at this. There he is. Just
be careful.
Tries to get out of there, and of course he's not being allowed to get out of there because there are support players who are preventing anybody from wearing a blue shirt from trying to steal the ball with the breakdown. And of course this just tees up Volavola with a chance to give Fiji a 15-14 lead. The Racing man does the business, and Fiji move ahead and strike first in the second half. And the New Zealand coach is particularly happy here, John McKee. Very good hands there from Talibula. Volavola. Charge coming in from Mata, one of 4 Olympic champions from Rio in 2016.
No, 4, no!
Vahamahina again causing plenty of problems for the Fijians. Benjamin Fowl opens up and gets a little bit of pace going. Oh, he gives the ball back to Fiji. An opportunity for Tuisova. A little kick through, and this is wonderful play. Picamol gets hold of the ball, and Nakarawa comes up, and the French have been pegged back. It was nearly a good piece of play there. A wonderful break from Benjamin Fowl. But Gael Fickou now on the run. Gael Fickou can run like a Fijian himself. Gets the ball out to Lopez. He gets snagged. They're running out of space there with Yohan Uge. Also capable of producing some good, fine, slick running. Baptiste Serran hits the deck. And France still in their own half after all of that. Told you it's going to be an exciting game. It surely is that. It's not lacking anything really, is it? Girardo, Lopez, Ituria, Fickou, Baptiste Serran. There's Maestri. Great tackle there, and he's got Tuisova trying to get hold of the ball. He doesn't budge when he gets over Bastro's teammate, of course. Girardo's teammate is Louis Picamol, just going around the fringes. Poor tackling here, then he's be careful. He gets mowed down in a big way, Lamani. And Picamol looking very strong. This is a good piece of play here. And that's Jefferson Poirot looking dynamic. Bastro takes the ball. Tackled there by Yato. Ball got knocked forward there by Fiji. That went backwards, not a problem. Seran out wide to Teddy Thomas. Good offload to Benjamin Fal. And the Fijians need to get their hands out of there now. France still in possession. I don't know if they still got the advantage after that knock-on. But the fans are getting behind Les Bleus. Vahamahina. Seran to Poirot. Cami Lopez this time, out to Bastero. What can he do? Finds Huget. And the attempts of ripping the ball by Redrada is Laurie this time. That's going to be a penalty, surely. That's great play. Excellent play at the breakdown from Mate Vezi. And the Cornish Pirates hooker does a fantastic job there. Very low. He's got the duck legs, hands on the ball. And we can see that Vatabua is getting a little bit of treatment. The Palawas man. There's Jefferson Poirot. Wasn't held. Need to be a little bit firmer with their tackling. Just make sure that they hold the player. Been pretty disciplined though. There's a little bit of footballing skills. Talibula picks the ball up. Talibula. Pikamal is off his feet. Needs to get his let go of that. Amani. Nakarawa. Well, that came off Huget. Good hands, very good hands. Tuisova. He's very strong when he's running like that. And that's been knocked backwards there. Huget has got his hands on the ball. France. Was a big hit there coming on Girardo from the loose head prop. Mafu. There's a penalty there. Chance for Fiji. They got numbers. And they got an opportunity here. Oh, that is outrageous from Nakarawa. Tuisova. Try number 2 for him. And Fiji have scored another try. And they've extended their lead. I think that that's going to be awarded. I don't think that there's any reason why you can't award that try. Tuisova taking an outrageously good pass. The offload from Nakarawa. Both partners in crime in Rio 2016. But we'll have a look at this again.
On the screen now.
All right, let's have a look. Late tackle there. Oh, Huget gets hit there by Kavubati.
They're legal with a wrap, but it is late. Just a penalty?
No try.
Just a penalty?
Just a penalty.
No try.
Oh, after all
it's your problem. It's a late tackle.
Well, after all that, no try for Fiji. And that's just disappointing, isn't it?
That's a clear picture of a late tackle. Don't do this. It's not my problem. You have to be the one to solve this for me. Okay?
Yeah, Wakana Barutu not happy with that, but of course, it's a late tackle. It's a late tackle, and lucky he didn't fall down on his head or his shoulders, because that would have been even worse. They just well, don't get given those 5 points.
1 and 3 replacement.
We've got a change in the front row. So Kiampu Mafu and Amas Solo will go off. And on come Tawaki and Maui.
Time on.
Tawaki, Biarritz player, former Waratahs player. Driving maul. This is one of their arms that they are exploiting out here tonight. The well-structured driving maul. But where they want to be is in the Fijian 22 to exploit it. They got 10 points. In fact, they've got 14 points from those two driving mauls in the first half. Uge smashed to the ground there by Tawaki. Needs to get out of there, Tawaki, otherwise he will get penalised. Maui is a player for Fijian Drua. And these are the number of balls lost by each team. And Maui just 22 years of age. They're investing in youngsters. He's only played 3 matches for Fiji. Maui wearing the number 17 shirt. We've got another player on the bench with Dolakoto, just 23 years of age, only 1 cap as well. He'll come on a bit later. And I think we've got a change as well. With, is it Mata who's going off? Yeah. And Kunatani comes on to replace him. A familiar name and a familiar player who knows France extremely well. Former Toulouse player, now plays for Harlequins. And great work at the breakdown. Ooh, Wakana Barutu. Louis Picamal losing his nerve here. There's Yato just talking to Picamal. Need to just calm down a little bit.
Finish when the whistle goes.
Ice pack on the knee for Mata, the Edinburgh player. Can't get frustrated, France.
Your penalty, be careful, you don't want to lose it, okay?
Refereed very well so far, Mr. Carley. 30 minutes to go, and Fiji lead France. And here we have some changes.
3, 4, and 9.
And what about this?
3, 4, and 9.
We have the first ever cap for Demba Bamba, the first member of France's world champion under-20 side who comes on to make his full debut for Les Bleus. He plays for a second division side, Brive, but he will play for Lyon next season. Lambe will come on as well, who actually plays for Lyon. And Dupont replaces Serran. Dupont, of course, very talented scrum half from Toulouse. Oh, the bounce, they need to be careful. Uche doing exceptionally well there, tidying things up, and a very decent kick there down into Fijian territory. Picked up here by Yato. Yato's going on a bit of a run, gets the ball out to Volavola. This is great play from Fiji. This is what they like to do, launching attacks. Talabula gets the ball out, Tuisova cuts inside. Good running from Tuisova, mows down a couple of players, as he does for Toulon every weekend. Here we have Volavola, gets the ball out. His chance for Fiji as they're going forward. Semi Radrada, he's seen the gap. Radrada, has he got support? He needs someone outside of him. Bamba brings him down. Fiji deep in French territory. There's the charge. They will be left exposed there. And that's great work from Bastereau. He was on his own. And you can't come up against Basta when he's there to just get over the ball and steal it back. Brilliant play from the Frenchman. The Toulon man is just imperious when it comes to jackling the ball at the breakdown. You can't move him, obviously, because he's as strong as 10 oxes.
Perfect.
Lopez, Gerardo, Ituria all trying to bring down Tuisova. Radrada with some very fine running as well. And that was the moment that Lamani was down on the ground. France win their own line now. Dupont gets the ball out to Camille Lopez. There's Gael Fickou with Picamol getting involved. They've reset, they've gone deep again. Benjamin foul this time. They really are trying to carve up and trying to find a gap in that defence. More great work at the breakdown for Fiji, and that's in kicking range for Vola Vola. Got to release the ball on the ground. Benjamin foul. And it's the substitute, Maui, the loosehead prop. There you go, you can do whatever you want. Basta doesn't budge. That's already won. But look at this. Vola Vola. I think it's Vola Vola who will take this. He's normally got a good 50-meter kick. Looking to try and make it 14-18.
We all watch now. If you put your hands on someone on the floor, you're going to lose a penalty, okay? We will be watching it. Put your hands on anyone
Chipping away, aren't they? They know the French so well, most of these Fijians, that they know how to rattle the team. They know what to do against them. It's different when they're coming up against Scotland or, Ireland, Wales, whatever. The French, so many Fijians playing in France, not just in the top 14 and the Pro D2, right down to Federal 1. Vola Vola's kick, it's gone wide. It's not a good kick. 14-15 it remains. 2 misses for the Racing man. And another change. This time we've got Vetukani who's going to come on.
Stop. 15 white.
And it's Talibula who he will replace. Vetukani, the Fijian Drua player. 5th cap for Fiji, just 26 years of age. Picked up by Bastero. And who's knocked out into touch.
You're fast. Okay, time.
Line out for Fiji. Matavesi.
Fiji up. Time on, to the middle.
Matavesi. Oh, he's gone a little bit over the top. Takes a wicked bounce, picked up by Yato. Yato's got it. Denver. Ball's been stripped, but it's been picked up by Nakarawa. Good hands, Lamani. Whey, that's what they like to do. He's made the break. This is brilliant stuff. Oh, this is excellent. Can they go a little bit further? Vetukani doing the business. Picked up by Radrada. Radrada's still going. 110 kilos of flying Fijian. And they're off again, Vola Vola. Who's going to get the ball now? An opportunity arises. Again, it's Vetukani who gets chopped down very low. They've got the penalty as well, Lamani. Yato, the handoff, oh my word, how on earth did he do that? This is amazing, this is, but they've had the ball stolen by Nakarawa. How insane is this game?
Side number 6.
France are getting sucked into the game plan set up by Fiji, which is pretty fragmented with their chucking the ball around and just relying very much on natural flair and talents. There is some kind of pattern to their play, but that was a brilliant break from Vetukani. Semi Radrada just wriggling out of the tackle from Camille Lopez. This is a pretty straightforward 3-pointer for Vola Vola. He's missed a couple. He'll want to make himself nail this. Jack Brunel will feel the pressure if they lose this game. 1 win out of 3. The kick is good. 14 points for France, 18 for Fiji. Well, John McKee bringing on Veitokani, who's a fly half playing at full back. Well, it's an interesting option, isn't it? Cami Lopez. Vola. Here he is, Veitokani, fly half. He's got a little kick over the top. Oh, does he get... Well, there's no purpose, no trip or anything. Priso replaces Poirot in the front row. Play on, says Mr. Kali. Felix Lambe. Danny Priso, the La Rochelle player. Another young player. Very talented indeed. Benjamin Fowl takes the ball down. That's great work by the Fijians. It's a turnover. This is brilliant play once again. And they're off. And they're off. The little flick. Radrada. He's got a big kick there going. And there's a lot of chasers here. Who's going to get there first? Who's going to grab hold of it? Well, Antoine Dupont does exceptionally well, but the ball slipped out. The ball came out. You can take that. That came out the side. Bastereau. Oh, his foot went out. That is very fine tackle indeed down that left-hand side. Crikey, it is all happening. Goneva, with his experience, drags Bastereau's leg out over the paint. And that's going to be a line out. That was brilliant play at the breakdown. And Radrada just slowed down. Dupont covers exceptionally well. You've got Teddy Thomas just behind him, just in case the ball squirms outside. Yato's there. And all of a sudden, the ball does slip out. Look at this. That was brilliant. Grab the leg, chuck it out on the line. And we will have a change. Is it Aturia who's going to come off for France? Possibly replaced by Kellyan Galetier.
Front man.
It's the Montpellier player. Scrum for Fiji. Crikey, they lead by 4. There's Galetier. Plays alongside Louis Picamal at Montpellier. Born and bred in Montpellier. Pure product of the Montpellier Academy, Pic Saint-Loup. Just like Francois Tranduc and Fulgence Dryogo, Julien Thomas, Louis Picamal. 20 minutes to go. France, 20 minutes, 4 points down to Fiji.
Both of you higher, both of you.
Fiji have never beaten France in 9 matches. Closest they came, the narrowest margin victory was France when it was a match played in Suva in 1999. The visitors winning 28-19. This wouldn't go down as one of the biggest victories for Fiji in rugby, but it was possibly it would actually, if you think about it. Fiji beat eliminated Wales in the 2007 final group match, the World Cup. Oh, he's off, he's still going, Vola. And Fiji on the verge of scoring another try. Can they score? I think it's been grounded. No, it hasn't. Just a few meters out. Lopez has got his hands in there. He needs to get his hands out of there. That's a big hit coming in to smash into Goneva. There's a penalty there as well. There's a couple of penalties. They need to be very careful, France. And Uge is in a bit of a problem, smashing into Goneva. And that looks like it's a bit of a shoulder injury. What I want to see is the illegal hands in the ruck by Cami Lopez, who was trying to push the ball and nudge it to make it look as it was a knock-on from the previous ruck. That didn't look, that could have been a penalty in front of the sticks just before the ball came out by Lomani. Look at that. There's an awkward fall on that left arm. And the Toulouse back seems to be fine. Fiji about to launch another attack. They need to get the ball in. That's a penalty again. Take it quickly. Well, he's not going to score that, unfortunately, Lomani.
Second from you, early. Before the ball. Pushing across. To the line. To the line. Send play to the line.
Demba's been penalised on that occasion. Not Danny Priso, it's the youngster. It's Bamba, the Breathe player, 122 kilos for his first match. Here we go again. Lomani feeds the ball into this scrum. They want to get it out. There's Lomani, you want to play it now. Here it comes, an opportunity. Big charge from Tuisova. Well, we know what he's capable of doing. We see it in the top 14 every weekend. Frenchmen need to get out of there. There's a chance, big charge coming in. This time, Wakana Barutu. Nakarawa this time. Head down into the war zone he goes. Lomani, volleyballer, Tuisova, wild pass that goes over the head, I'm afraid. And here they go, taking it quickly. He's gone out of play, Dupont. Line out for Fiji. Tuisova smashing into Cami Lopez. Antoine Dupont. And we've got another change. This time it's Tuisui coming on to replace Kavubati. Another very interesting player from Fiji and Drua. His third match playing for Fiji. Well taken by Wakana Barutu. Charge coming in from Vatabua. Oh, there's the break, surely. This is excellent play, taken forward there by Kunatani. And Lomani goes outside. Oh, that was just kicked upfield by Antoine Dupont. Fijians need to try and tidy that up. Oh, he's knocked the ball forward there, Vola. That's France's if they want to take advantage. Laurie, got to get moving. It's an opportunity. Look at the numbers. They got numbers out wide. Oh, that was not a good kick, was it? That is just a very poor kick from Bastero. And that is not a bad kick, but not a good enough kick. Picamol, straight down the middle. Oh, he's been held. Matavesi with a good tackle.
He released the ball, play on.
He dropped the ball, he released the ball, and that's what you can do these days. Felix Lambe, Picamol playing smart rugby there. Cami Lopez, little deft chip. And that's the mark that's made at the back by Radrada. This is just madness. End-to-end action. There's got to be some tired legs out there. Radrada with the clearance. We've got a player who's down injured. And it looks like, is that Picamol? More changes this time for Fiji. Lomani goes off, Seneloli comes on to replace him, the Doncaster player. What a great game he's had, Lomani. Seneloni, 29 years of age, 23rd cap, 50 points scored. Former Treviso player, former Timisoara Saracens, just like Solo in Romania. Picamol shakes himself down and gets himself back on track. Guirado has ball in his hands as France get ready to take this line out. Remember what they've done so far with those driving mauls. Maestri. Picamol this time just peels off the back very quickly. Little change of tactics. Lambi. Dupont. Guirado. Score of the 2 tries for France. They haven't scored a single point in the second half. It's been a lockdown in the second half for France. Bastereau bounces off 1, 2, 3 players. 125 kilos of centre. Can you imagine? It's good play. This is Bamba this time goes forward. France making progress. Dupont. Picamol. Well tackled. Dupont. Felix Lambi. It's a very strong tackle coming in there from Tuisue, the substitute. Dupont. Is that Picamol who's down again on the ground? I think so. This time I don't think he's going to continue playing as soon as the ball goes dead. Galetia this time. It's the end of the game for Picamol. He's not in a good state. He was seeing stars after that last drive. Well, there's Bastereau. Big clear out. And Fiji continue to try and offer a big, stiff, strong defensive play. It's a turnover ball. They got the ball now. Can they take advantage? They need to get it out. This is where they're dangerous. Fiji on the attack. Oh, he didn't release the ball, and that was a mistake. We need a doctor coming on. We need the medics because Picamol's not in a good place. And that's a big, strong hit on the forehead. And he's just been in the wars previous to that. I'm a bit concerned for Louis Picamol. He shouldn't get up. Look at this. I don't know whether he gets the boot in that. Oh, he gets Guillaume Guirado's boot in his forehead. That's what it is.
14.
Yeah, he needs to. He's such a hard man, Louis Picamol. He's in a right state.
I thought you wanted to.
He needs some help. He needs some help. He doesn't want any help, but he needs some help. He needs to be taken off. Louis Picamol, well, as I said, a battle horse, a war horse, call him what you like. He's an outstanding player, and he gets a great applause here because he deserves it. It's been outstanding for France, but they're still 4 points behind. Vittoria comes back on.
14.
The Clermont flanker.
14.
There'll also be a change in the front row with Guirado being replaced by Julien Marchand of Toulouse. First match in France. You got to win, says Guirado. Marchand, 23 years of age, first ever match. So comes on to replace Tuisoba. Roni So. 11.5 minutes to go. Time is of the essence for both of these teams. Fijian defense holding up so far. There's another scrum on the edge of the 22 for Antoine Dupont. Needs to play it now, Dupont around the outside. And the Toulousain hits the deck. The defence holds up. Teddy Thomas is there. Plays scrum half. Ball comes out to Marchand. Teddy Thomas again playing scrum half. And where Dupont is, there he is, finally. Just around the edges. Oh, Teddy Thomas. He's dangerous. Ball comes out, France. Lopez to Bastareaud. Bastareaud held up by Radrada, former teammates at Toulon. Dupont. Lambie. A low tackle there coming in from Maui. Here's Bamba. Oh, he's dropped the ball. Fiji picked the ball up. There's the kick over the top. It's an ugly kick, and they need to be careful there. We'll go back to the spillage and a scrum with a put-in for Fiji. The clearance kicks are just not good enough. Just look at what they do. They just wreck your game plan. That is just this excellent hit coming in. It's a two-man hit there coming in to prevent Demba Bamba from keeping hold of the ball. Senaloni also putting in a good tackle. Teddy Thomas didn't have the support plays there. Welcome to Test Match Rugby. Demba Bamba. It's high octane. It's physical. It's emotional. It hurts. But it tastes good when you win. Oh, the ball's come out. There's a good sacking there. They need to be careful. Senaloni. That ball's come out. They've Vola has it. And it's going to be a scrum for France. They'll like this situation now. Got a good scrum here. And this is when it really matters. Look at that. That ball just came out in a big way. But they hesitated there. Vola. Unable to pick the ball up, knocks it forward. A couple of mishaps for Vola. Had a good game. First half was great. Very instrumental with the passing between him and Lomani. Jeff Dumaru comes on to replace Fickou. Fickou's had a quiet game today, I must admit. After an outstanding game last weekend against Argentina. This goes to show. Well, Fiji have won their last 3 games on French soil. It'll be the USA, Japan and Canada. Can make it 4 against their hosts. That would be quite incredible. Where's this scrum going? It's a penalty. They've got a penalty. Now, what will they take? Another scrum? I reckon they will. Who's the captain out there now? Cami Lopez. Possibly, or Yoann Maestri. The rest of the French players. Girardo, Slimani, etc. Can they play an 80-minute match, Fiji, and hold on? Such a big scrum this is. Needs to play it, needs to use it. There's Cami Lopez, gets the ball out. Dumaru tries to get over the line. He gets hit back. Dupont, Lambie, the forwards. Here he is, Lambie. Ferocious defensive play there from the Fijians, throwing their bodies there. Bamba has a little bit of a roll, can't get forward. Standout player for the French under-20s team. Lambie again, not making many inroads. It's gaining a couple of yards. Desperate defending here for Fiji. They'll want to make the turnover. Couldn't get their hands on it there. Dupont digs for it. Lopez is there. Watch out for Bastareaud. No, they're going to use the forwards. Marchand, no, Lambie once again. And the Lyon man takes it up inside the 5-meter mark. Danny Priso, Maestri. 3-pronged attack there. Fiji need more players to defend. Some tired legs out there. have to keep on going. Lambie trying to get their hands on the ball. It's come out, there it is, Dupont runs into trouble. It's a good hit there coming in from the captain, Wakana Barutu. They've been pushed back an extra 4-5 meters. Frantic stuff here. Ituria on for his second spell. Dupont, Danny Priso. Oh, that was good work at the breakdown. Fiji can't get their hands on the ball. Maestri, Nakarawa, no hands on the ball. Dupont again, Felix Lambie. This time the ball does come out for Dumaru. Dumaru can't do much with that. Felix Lambie this time. They need some defensive defenders over in the corner. They're starting to find the creaks in the floorboards. Ball comes out as an opportunity. Now, is there going to be a kick? Dumaru bounces off one player. Can he find his way through? Oh, what a hit there coming in from the Fijian. And that is surely going to be a penalty there. Players not rolling out of the tackle. Cami Lopez gets the ball out. Benjamin Fowl this time goes on a bit of a mazy run. Lambie again showing so much strength. And he just continues to go forward. This time Dupont, Bastero held up. Oh, he's managed to get the ball back somewhere. We got a penalty. What are they going to go for? Scrum? 5 minutes to go. This is just intense.
The counting's good to start with, but they all went off their feet trapping the ball. Gotcha. Just wait.
It's not just the players who need a breather. Wow. Whoever wins this match, well, we don't know just yet. But what I can say is that they've all fought like warriors out there for the last 75 minutes, every single player. And it has been great entertainment for all of those watching. Normally they'll have to be a losing and a winning team unless we, well, I don't know, something means that they finish level. But they need to win. Guillaume Guirado knows how important this match is for France. They're trailing by 4, not the perfect situation. Players coming off their feet at the breakdown. Penalty for France. This is crucial for France. This is the line out that they've worked so well in the match. They've scored 2 tries from well-organised line-outs that turn into driving mauls. The take is good from Ituria. Marchand at the back, wearing the boots of Guillaume Guirado, kind of. Will they have 3 tries scored by 2 hookers tonight, France? It's turned around. And that's not coming out. It's going to be a scrum for Fiji. That is unbelievable. Well, it worked. It was working so well for France. Guillaume Guirado's not on the pitch anymore. And Julien Marchand playing his first ever match for France. Doesn't have the same experience. Picamal seems to be okay. Nasty cut given to him by Picamal, and we got a certain Anthony Bello who's come on for Lopez for the last few minutes. Can he turn things around for France? Penalty, not enough. A try would see them secure victory.
flanker. Make your hard
They get the penalty there, Fiji, and that is incredible. And there was a problem there for Danny Priso this time. What an incredible scenario. 3.5 minutes before, I think, probably one of their biggest victories. And just so that you know, they've beaten Australia twice, back in the 1950s in Sydney, 1750 and 1860. Beat Argentina, Scotland, Italy a few times, Wales in 2007. They've never beaten France, who are ranked 8th in the world, ever. So you'd probably say that Australia, their biggest scalp, but that was 66 years ago, for crying out loud. Oh, it goes over the top, Marchand, and they've just given the ball back to the French. Here's the Toulouse man, up towards the 22. It's not done yet. They've still got a few minutes to go. Lambe takes the ball into the 22. France in the last chance saloon as Doumarou, Doom as he likes to be called, takes the ball into the 22 now. Dupont to Priso. How much do they want this victory? We'll see in the next 140 seconds. Dupont. They need players. Dupont. Not much urgency there. Galetier. Dupont back to Bello. Bello, what has he got? Oh, he's dropped the ball there, Benjamin. Foul. They kick the ball forward. It's an opportunity. Look at the skills. They got good footballing skills. Teddy Thomas is coming back. Teddy Thomas, and he does exceptionally well. He needs to... Oh, they tackled him. He's been tackled. He's been tackled. It's a scrum 5 for Fiji. Oh my good gracious me. Teddy Thomas did exceptionally well. And Benjamin fouls spillage there. Look at the fantastic work and the chasing from this man. Honestly, he's been playing like a teenager. Gonover, the Newcastle winger. 54th match for Fiji. He's 34.
Fiji, come on, let's play.
Teddy Thomas, 29 years younger than him. A little bit quicker, but my oh my, Gonover has been outrageously good. This is a performance that they will never forget. Ball fed into the scrum. It comes out, an opportunity. Seneloni gets the ball out. Now they're moving forward, but they've been held up. Players have been tackled. It's a chance into the last minute. So they know how to do pick and go, the Fijians. I'm saying that with respect because I know that these guys like to pass the ball around. All they want to do is try and score that try. Here's the charge from the big man. He's been hit back. Tawake. 20 seconds to go. There's the ball.
Use it!
Seneloni.
No.
Scoring the try. Nakarawa would love to score the try. Ball's there.
No 16.
Another charge. Fiji. We've gone past the 80-minute mark. They kick the ball out. They've won. Well, they need to be careful. There's a penalty. Well, they've won the game. What are they going to do? Got to go kick the ball out of play. They're making it really nervous for everyone.
That time is finished. Kick a goal, T is on the field.
It's over.
T is on the field, kick a goal.
Ben Vola. Well, this is... They've decided to go for the penalty. They should have just kicked the ball out. Because if this comes off the sticks, they can keep the ball alive, France. So it's kind of silly. But in any case, I'm sure that Ben Vola, if he's got any sense, he'll just blast it out regardless if he misses or not. Just hit it as hard as you can and make it 5-10 meters wide. It doesn't matter. You've got to just either kick it or kick it out. It doesn't... Well, in any case, they've made their mind up to do this. He was right in what he was saying. And the 3 points are good. Fiji have done it. 21 points to 14. The biggest win for Fiji under their coach, John McKee. And the biggest